Today, we talk about top 7 greatest men ever in world. Number 7. Kai Lun. Paper is said to have been invented by Kai Lun. He was a Chinese government officer credited with creating the paper-making process. His creation is one of the best because the world cannot function without papers. Kai Lun was a eunuch who joined the imperial palace staff in 75 CE and ascended through the ranks to become chief eunuch in 89 under Emperor Hedi of the Dong Eastern Han Dynasty. Number 6. Paul of Tarsus. Paul of Tarsus was a Christian apostle and early Christian missionary credited for preaching and establishing Christianity outside of Palestine, particularly among the Romans. He was the author of multiple letters in the Bible's New Testament. 13 of the New Testament's 27 books are assigned to Paul, while almost half of another, Acts of the Apostles, is devoted to his life and accomplishments. As a result, Paul and the individuals he inspired are responsible for almost half of the New Testament. However, only 7 of the 13 letters may be considered completely genuine. Number 5. Confucius. Confucius was a social philosopher and thinker. He founded Confucianism. His teachings and ideas changed the way people thought and lived throughout China, Korea, Japan, Vietnam, and Indonesia. Confucius, about 551-479 BC, has been depicted as a teacher, counselor, editor, philosopher, reformer, and prophet at various points in Chinese history. Number 4. Buddha. Gautama Buddha is the name given to Buddha, who is renowned as the light of Asia. Buddha's real name was Siddhartha Gautama and was ancient India's spiritual teacher and philosopher. He was the founder of Buddhism and was born in Nepal. In ancient India, the term Buddha was used by a variety of religious organizations and had a variety of meanings. Still, it became most closely linked with the Buddhist tradition. It came to imply an enlightened being, awakened from the slumber of ignorance and attained liberation from suffering. Buddhists, his disciples, propagated the faith that is now known as Buddhism. Number 3. Jesus Christ. To Christians, Jesus was both a religious leader and a god. He was regarded as God's son. He was the incarnation of God and the major character of Christianity. Many Christians revere him, and Christianity is the world's most popular religion. Throughout history, the book, The Jesus Chronicles, the life narrative of Jesus, has been the most widely translated work on the planet. Jesus' stories are among the most well-known. For example, Nativity. Jesus is the second most important prophet in Islam. That indicates that Jesus is an important element of 54% of the world's religions. Number 2. Isaac Newton. Isaac Newton was a physicist, natural philosopher, mathematician, astronomer, alchemist, and theologian. He was born on Christmas Day, 1642. Newton was a tiny and weak baby who was not expected to survive. He was born without a father. He quickly lost his mother as she married a second time within 2 years. Her husband, a preacher, Barnabas Smith, left little Isaac with his grandmother. When Newton arrived at Cambridge in 1661, the scientific revolution was well underway, and many of the foundational books of contemporary science had already been published. Number 1. Muhammad ibn Abdullah. Muhammad ibn Abdullah was a religious, political, and social figure in the Arab world. He was the founder of the Muslim faith. He was a prophet, according to Islam, who was inspired to teach and confirm Adam's, Abraham's, Jesus, Moses, and other prophets' monotheistic doctrines. Muhammad is regarded as God's ultimate prophet in all of Islam's major sects. He is often regarded as the greatest individual who has ever lived. He came from a Quraysh family that was impoverished yet respected. Meccan politics and trade were important to the family. Hope you are like the video and subscribe my channel. Thanks for watching.